This isn't just a video, it's a reminder of who you're becoming. Every clip you see reflects the energy of a woman stepping into her power, confident, grounded, and magnetic. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to become her.
If I had to rebuild my confidence, the first thing that I would tell myself is this: to get to know myself deeply. You have to ask yourself what makes you you. Things like, what fills my cup? What do I value? What brings me peace and joy? And then make those things a non-negotiable of your life. When you are anchored in who you are, nothing can shake that. Keep every promise you make to yourself. Nothing destroys confidence faster like breaking your own word. Every time that you tell yourself something and you follow through, you are telling yourself that you trust you. The way that you speak to yourself sets the tone for your entire life. I always say this, but you live in your mind and in your body for the rest of your life, so you better make sure it is a good, safe place to be. Your glow always starts from within. Move your body, fuel it with foods that make you feel good, and protect your mental health. The company that you have, the content that you consume, and the people that you choose to keep around have a real effect on that too. Outside glow is just a bonus when you do those things. And most importantly, give yourself room to grow. Confidence does not mean perfect, but it means trusting yourself to bounce back when things don't go as planned. Every mistake, every stumble is still proof that you are moving forward. Confidence comes from when you see challenges not as threats, but opportunities to grow. So if I had to rebuild all of my confidence from start to finish, that is the blueprint.
Part 2 on how to be more confident, feminine woman to feminine woman. Number 1, stop apologizing so much. Don't say you're sorry for something when it wasn't your fault. I'm sorry, I know this sounds crazy, I'm sorry. Stop the self-deprecating jokes. I'm so stupid, I shouldn't have done this. I know this is so stupid, I'm such an idiot. Constantly apologizing for something, especially something that isn't your fault, just says, I'm small. Like, don't look at me, I didn't mean it, I'm sorry. It shrinks you down, it minimizes you. Along with that, constant disclaimers, like, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna say this. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna do this. I'm so sorry, that goes along with over-explaining. You don't need to explain, and you don't need to over-explain. Confident and feminine women are present, and they're in the moment with you. You know when you're sitting down talking to someone, and they're just looking at you, and they're making sounds that kind of agree with what you're saying, or they let you know that you're listening, that you're present. That is a confident woman, and that is a feminine woman. I feel like this is a difficult one, but stop seeking validation. Stop seeking outside validation. Stop asking your friends if you should post something before you post it. Stop saying, which one should I wear? Stop saying, how should I get my... Stop the need for constant validation. Learn to give yourself validation. Learn to say, ooh, I did this. I'm so happy I did this. Learn to say, oh, you look so good today. To the point where if someone validates you, you're like, oh, thank you, but I already knew that. Even when it comes to your man or someone that you're dating, if you get a new haircut, or you're wearing a new dress, you're not gonna be like, honey, I look good. Do you like this? Do you like this? No. You're gonna walk around with your new haircut and be like, I know I look good, put a good outfit on. That's confidence. Oh my gosh, if you are a woman, especially, and you're learning how to be more confident and how to be more vocal, you need to ask hard questions. I can't stress this enough. Especially if you're dating a man, you need to ask him hard questions. You need to say, what are your intentions? You need to say, what do you like about me? Are you seeing any other people? You need to ask him these questions that you know you might not like the answer to, but literally screams confidence when women especially are able to ask men hard questions, because men don't ever expect you to ask difficult questions. They expect to just fly under the radar, and they're gonna be like, well, she never asked, so of course we're gonna be sneaky links for 5 years. Ask him straight up what you guys are, what you're gonna be doing. Ask him hard questions that you might not like the answer to. But what that's gonna do, it's gonna strengthen your confidence bone. You're gonna be able to handle rejection. You're gonna be able to allow people to be honest with you. There's nothing I love more than seeing a woman on a date, or I even do this sometimes, but seeing a woman on a date and she's like talking to the guy, he's just yapping, whatever. And she pulls out her cute little Chanel compact with her cute little lip combo. She's just looking at him, talking like, yeah. But she's reapplying her lip combo. I love that. Reapply your lip combo mid-combo. How are you going to feel confident when you don't feel good? So start dressing intentionally. Start doing your hair, do your makeup, or don't do your makeup, or just make sure your hair is good, clean, put together. Do a little skincare routine, put a little lippy on, do your brows. Anything to make you feel good, because when you look good, You feel good, and that exudes confidence. And lastly, my favorite thing is during a conversation when you're talking to someone and you just do a slight little touch on their arm. It just breaks barriers and it shows that you're confident. An insecure person would not break the touch barrier, so I'm always gonna break it if it's appropriate, you know? Let me know if any of these tips resonated with you. I can't wait to hear all about it. I'll see you soon.
I'm going to tell you how to come across as more of a confident person in social situations. This is coming from someone who experiences social anxiety, but nobody would ever know it. And most people would probably be shocked to hear that. When you walk into a room, be the first person to introduce yourself to everybody in that room. Common misconception is that to appear more confident is to act cold or to not acknowledge people in the room, but that's actually not going to help you in any way, shape, or form, and I don't recommend it. You don't even need to further the conversation. You can move on and talk to somebody else, but make yourself known and put your presence into the room. Never deflect a compliment that somebody gives you. You say thank you and you move on, but you do not say, no, I'm not, or no, like that just shows insecurity. That's not you being humble. That's just you reflecting that you don't believe what they're saying. One example of not making it awkward, you can be like, thank you, I really appreciate that. Or you can say, thank you, that was really sweet. Anything like that. If you feel someone looking at you, never look away and be afraid to make eye contact. If somebody's looking at you, immediately look at them and smile. Don't look at them and give them a dirty look because that's just ugly and insecure, but look at them and give them a smile. That is immediately confidence. I'm a big observer, and what I have found observing other people's conversations is that the best conversations and the way for you to actually get to know somebody is to ask interesting questions. If you don't know who to talk to or what to say, literally walk up to somebody and say one of those random icebreaker questions that you could Google on the internet. It seems like it would be cringy, but if somebody were to do that to me, I personally would love it. I would love to tell you what character in a movie I think I am. Do not be expressionless. It is one of the biggest mistakes you can make is to put on a stoic expression because you do not know how to react or respond in that social situation. If all else fails, default to a smile. They did a scientific experiment where they showed people pictures of a fake smile and a genuine smile, and when they looked at the fake smile, their brainwaves didn't change at all, but when they looked at the genuine smile, they actually got happier. Pay attention to the distance between your ear and your shoulder. You never want to be sitting there and you're kind of like this or crouched over because that is showing your anxiety or insecurity. Pay attention to it and try to maintain a confident pose. Alright, that is all I'm going to talk about for now. People were really wanting me to do a part 2 on the confidence stuff, so there we go. Let me know if you want a part 3.
If you feel like you can't dress a certain way, you have to start dressing down. You shouldn't be dressing up every day. You're a woman. This is the time to do it. This is the time to do it. I always told myself, I want to be able to look my best, to feel my best, so I can really do it before I get old. But now that I'm getting to the point where I'm getting older, I'm I'm never gonna stop. Why would I stop? Why would I hold myself back? For who? You owe it to yourself. This is why I say it's so important to love yourself. You owe it to yourself to give yourself the best version of yourself. Get ready every day. Show up for yourself. The way that you are just gonna feel like you can just handle anything, wear the outfit that you purchased and you're waiting for the right special event to wear it to. This is the special event. You woke up today. You woke up, you're healthy. If you're healthy, you have no excuse. It's a form of self-care to be taking care of yourself. Anytime that I personally, myself, felt my mental health declining was when I stopped taking care of myself. Saying I'm gonna do something and then I wouldn't do it. That's when you start to lose your self-confidence because you are not doing the things that you're telling yourself you're going to do. So when you start doing that to yourself and you say, I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. and wake up before my kids so I can get ready and have a good start to the day, and then you don't do it, and then you tell yourself the next day, now I'm gonna do it, and you don't do it again, you're gonna start to lose that self-confidence and self-respect in yourself. How do you gain it back? You start doing the things you say you're gonna do. Start doing it, start getting ready. Who cares about how old you are? Be that most confident woman. You are her, but you need to let her.
Confidence is an act, not a feeling, and if I had to start over and rebuild my confidence, these are some things I would do. Realize that you are not other people's perception of you. The more you care about what people think, the more you're micro-analyzing everything you're doing in your head, and you're not being your full authentic self. If you are walking into a room and you're quiet, you're like, oh my gosh, that was so awkward, that was so weird. oh my gosh, why did I do that? No one actually cares. They're gonna forget about it in 2 seconds. But the more you dwell on it, the more you just start shutting down and isolating, and that's what causes social anxiety. Never talk down on yourself. The more you say bad things about yourself, the more you look in the mirror and say, oh my gosh, I hate the way I look. Why does my skin look like this? Why is there a pimple on my face? You are just negatively feeding yourself, and the more you consume that, that's the person you start to believe is you. But the more you kind of look over that and appreciate the beautiful parts of yourself and the good parts, you're gonna start seeing that person. You envision who you are, so if you believe you're beautiful, you start to enhance that beauty and people notice that. If it scares you, then you should be doing it. The more comfortable you are, the less you're growing. The more uncomfortable you are, the more you're growing. Accomplishing new things and building your self-growth builds confidence. I'd make a commitment and actually stick to it. The less you stick to the commitments and promises you make, the more you start not trusting yourself, and then the less other people will trust you, because you become more untrustworthy to everyone if you're not doing what you say you're gonna do. Stop comparing, because your uniqueness is someone else's dream. The more you compare yourself to other people, the more you're just gonna feel like shit, because you're never gonna be that person, and that person is never gonna be you. But there's something in every single person that someone else wants. So you have that in yourself too, and embrace those things. I move my body every day. I think that is the number one key to confidence, is feeling like you're doing something good for yourself, knowing the food that you put in your body and where it's going and what it's doing to you. The protein, the fiber, the greens, it make you glow from the inside out, and you're just gonna be so much happier, especially when you walk around and your gut is healthy. This is the key to confidence.
Get ready with me while I tell you 3 quotes I live by that skyrocketed my confidence. This first one I literally think about every single day, and I have it written around my room like 3 or 4 times. Your life isn't yours if you care about what other people think of you. One more time for my girls that need to hear it. Your life isn't yours if you're always thinking about what other people think of you. Realizing this changed my confidence in unspeakable ways. Majority of insecurity comes from what we think other people might even be thinking about us. 90% of the time, unless they tell you or you hear about it from someone else, you're never going to know what they think of you. And people will talk no matter what you do. If you're happy, they'll talk bad about you. If you're sad, they'll also talk bad about you. So you might as well just be happy. The next quote is, what's meant for you will never pass you by. It's definitely a great mantra for my anxiety, but by truly believing that what's meant for you will never pass you by, you're able to let go of the things that don't serve you. That only makes you more confident, hotter, sexier, smarter, and the baddest bitch. Last quote is similar to the first one, just because I think so much of insecurity comes from the ideas of other people. I love this quote. It's not your job to like me, it's mine. Which is so true, because you're the only one that's going to have to spend the rest of your life with yourself. Obviously, this doesn't mean being like a piece of shit human, but to be confident, you need to love yourself without the notion of other people. It's easier said than done. In my opinion, confidence isn't something you gain overnight. It's to actively be working towards, but you can start whenever you want. Plenty more tips and quotes that I live by, so please let me know if you guys want a part 2.
Here are some things that very confident and self-assured people do that'll help you to appear more confident and also help you to be more confident about the people you're hanging out with. Something that I've really noticed about really confident people is they are not very reactive. They really just don't get worked up about things very easily, and even when something inconvenient or annoying happens, they're very good at just keeping cool and not really showing a lot of emotion around it. And I think it really stems from the confidence that they can handle anything that gets thrown at them. So there's no need to freak out, because they know they have it handled. They're confident in their ability to face the situation. Something else that I feel like really self-assured people do is willingly take accountability for their actions. People who are confident and very self-assured are very willing to admit when they have done wrong. I just feel like people who are very confident have no need to play victim or to try to avoid accountability, because they care a lot more about being better and making things right than they care about being perceived a certain way. Confident people are also very willing to compliment other people, whether it's their friends, family, strangers. And it's always genuine compliments too. It's not just them saying things just to say it. Because unlike deeply insecure people, confident people want the people in their life to also be confident. And really confident people aren't even afraid to approach strangers to compliment them, because if they see something they like, they're gonna say it. And lastly, very confident people really know how to be a cheerleader for other people. Confident people have absolutely no issue with celebrating others' wins. And most importantly, they want other people to win. And even if a confident person is experiencing a little bit of jealousy around someone else's success, they're still very willing to cheer for that person or even admit that they feel that jealousy. So at the end of the day, confident people are still human. They are still going to experience jealousy, but that jealousy doesn't get in the way of their happiness for others, unlike deeply insecure people.
Your future self is proud of you. Keep showing up, keep glowing up, and never stop becoming her. If you resonated with this video, subscribe for more.